Yo, what's going on everybody, Simple Skater here, and today I got some Diamond Camo to show you guys. Just got on my ARs recently, and it's definitely a different take on Diamond than what we've seen before. And as for the gameplay, we got a 36 and 8 kill confirmed on Throwdown using the NV4. We're going to talk more about the class setup in the gameplay after we discuss this Diamond Camo. I just want to say that the THOR in this gameplay, the score streak, I did really bad with it. It was embarrassing bad. So I actually cut that part out and replaced it with a THOR clip from the previous game before this. So just not to confuse anyone, but it was really bad and I'm embarrassed to use it. So, you know, that's what's happening. So yeah, the Diamond Camo. This is what it looks like. How you get it, if you guys don't know, you have to get gold for all the weapons in a certain class. Like I had to get gold for all my assault rifles. How do you get gold? If you guys still wondering about that, I have a video on how to get all of the camos in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. If you want more info, I'll have it linked down below in the description and on the screen right now. You can go check that out. But I got gold on all my ARs, and I was gifted with this lovely Diamond Camo. And I'm actually a pretty big fan of it. It's like your gun is carved out of a diamond, which is really cool and refreshing because all the previous Diamond Camos in Call of Duties before just had like the diamond studs. It wasn't like your gun was actually an actual diamond, and I like that. It's like this chiseled diamond texture. It has the green and pinks throughout the blue diamond. Personally, I would have preferred if the diamond was more of like a whitish diamond instead of blue. That's just like when I think of a diamond. The blue kind of looks it just looks a little weird to me, but it still looks good and it stands out to a bunch of the other camos. Like it has glossy, reflective textures. It looks good. The biggest negative I see with the Infinite Warfare Diamond Camo, which isn't the camo's fault, it happens with all the camos, but the lighting in certain maps really affect the look of camo, especially the Diamond Camo. Maps like, I think Scorch is one of them, just give the camo like a dull red tint. Luckily, I got a gameplay on Throwback, which actually has pretty natural lighting, but the lighting will take this beautiful, like bright, glossy, blue diamond texture that you're seeing on Throwback right now. It'll make it just look really dull and it doesn't really stand out on other maps, which again isn't the camo's fault, it's just how the map lighting works in this game. But overall, the camo looks really good. I'm excited to get on my SMGs next, and let me know you guys' thoughts on the Diamond Camo, how it looks down below in the comments. Let me know if you actually got Diamond Camo, because if you did, you're on track for Solar Camo, which is like Dark Matter. Talk about that in like a month or two. But as for the gameplay, let's talk about the class setup. What I'm using in this as for my rig is the Warfighter rig with Claw and Ping. I just proceed, so I didn't have many other options to choose from, but Claw, in my opinion, is one of the best payloads, and Ping gives you a radar scan with each kill, which is very, very helpful. For my streaks, I'm using UAV, Warden, and THOR. When I did get my streaks, I got the Warden twice in life right before the game ended, so that's pretty cool, pretty good gameplay. As for the actual class, I'm using the NV4 with ELO, Quick Draw, Extended Mags, and Suppressor. And then for perks, we got Dexterity and Ghost in Perk 1, and Scavenger in Perk 2. And that's the class. Honestly, perk-wise, Perk 3s in this game aren't too good. There's Pinpoint, which highlights enemies who take and give damage to you. I mean, that's alright if you got one extra point. And then there's also Gung Ho for like SMGs and rushing classes. But all the other Perk 3s pretty much just keep you off the radar, and there's not anything that's very useful. It's kind of just like if you have an extra point, why don't you just go ahead and put a third perk on. Of course, we got Scavenger to get more ammo. That's just like, it's always a useful perk. But the staple for most of my classes come with Perk 1. That's with Ghost and Dexterity. Dexterity allows you to reload faster, which is like a must in most cases. And UAV spam in this game is brutal right now. So Ghost is just like very, very crucial. And also for Ghost in Infinite Warfare, you don't have to move to stay off the radar. It's a permanent effect, just keeps you permanently off the radar even if you're standing still, which is very, very useful. Just in general, Perk 1 in this game has most of the best perks. I may switch out Ghost for like Overdrive later on in the game when UAVs calm down, but this perk setup I have right here is pretty much my go-to and what I rock for every single class I have in Infinite Warfare right now. As for the gun, by the way, I did get Diamond Camo, which means best to worst is coming very soon. And I'm thinking I'm going to put the NV4 on the top of that list because the NV4 is just a solid assault rifle. That's like it's like the ACR back in Modern Warfare 2. It has no recoil, it's very reliable, and a lot of the other ARs in this game I find aren't very consistent. They're good, but they're not consistent. This NV4 is very consistent, and is one of the reasons why I think it's the best AR in the game. I don't know, let me know your thoughts down below before I make the official list and people go crazy over what my final list is. But NV4 is pretty good. Elo sight in this game is also amazing. However, the iron sights for the NV4 are pretty useful, so if you like them, you could switch out the Elo for another attachment like stock or maybe a tactical, or just get an extra class point. But the quick draw attachment, mostly a staple for all my classes as well. Snappier aim, gun people down faster. Extended mags, I like to rock on the NV4. It gives you 45 bullets, and you can spray people down like a mofo since this gun has virtually no recoil. You can get plenty of multi-kills, and having extra ammo is just nice with this gun, and I like it because I find myself in gunfights with more than one person a lot in Infinite Warfare. If you're not, maybe you want to switch this out for another point, but I like the extended mags a lot on the NV4. And suppressor, man, it feels good to use suppressor and not have it neuter your gun. It doesn't neuter most weapons in this game. Unlike Black Ops 3, it's actually a useful perk. It keeps you off the radar. Most of the times, the NV4 is still a 4-shot kill with the suppressor, and may I say it, it sounds really cool on the NV4. The suppressor just makes like this pew 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 sound. It just has such a unique sound, and I really like it. And the mix of Ghost with the suppressor attachment in this game is just really, really powerful, and you surprise a lot of people with it. But, you know, that's the class. One of my best class setups right now because I think this is one of the best guns in the game. And, you know, gameplay is wrapping up, so let's wrap up this video. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. You guys can look forward to the best THORs later on this week. And I just want to say for my active subs, sorry for not posting much last week. I had like these pre-recorded Modern Warfare Mastery campaign videos, and that was pretty much it. I just got hit with a lot of work, a lot of schoolwork, and a lot of stuff I had to do. Had to pack and leave Friday and travel like half of the day to go home for break. So, just a lot of stuff. I'm going to try and get a couple double uploads this week to make up for it. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Mr. Skater. Be sure to subscribe for future Call of Duty and gaming content if you guys aren't already. Drop a like if you guys liked the video, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.